Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go! Do you have absolute certainty on how you go from hello to yes on what you're looking for?
Sean is a master. He teaches. It's not just about sharing the formula with you. It's about making sure that we learn.
I went from $100,000 in debt from law school to having no money and starting my own law firm on my credit card to selling it 4 years later.
Sean and I, we co-created massive victories in 2 unwinnable jury trials, which are recognized nationally now as top 100 jury verdicts.
To be even on the same track with you, who I respect and admire and love with all my heart.
Never again submit. You're not better and you're not less than any human on earth.
When you shared with us about the Unblinded process and the mastery sales training, I just went, wow.
Sean will gain proximity to the most influential and powerful people. He will find out how he can grow their business, how he can help them personally. But the third thing that he does is the most important. Sean serves without an expectation of getting anything in return.
You have very, very high-performing colleagues.
22 years ago, you transformed my life as you did all these people's lives over the course of time. I couldn't be more grateful. Let's hear from Tony Robbins.
I don't see him as a lawyer, and I don't see him as a blind person. Someone who has subjugated his ego, who has taught me what serving really looks like.
You have this incredible ability to just have unconditional love for everyone, and that is just an incredible gift.
The moment you have been waiting for.
The American Blind Association is the first new face and voice of that association since Helen Keller.
Formula for formulas, which is exactly what I've learned from Sean. It's a language-based predictable model. We will have over 300 new sales meetings this month.
This superpower in the world that is attainable for you is the ability to influence people. If you believe that, say yes. If you believe that, say yes. Do you think that worked? Hello, hello. And who do we have here on this remarkable day?
We have an extraordinary gentleman first up from the UK, Sean and Bella. He's a part of the Tony Robbins family, confidence and peak performance coach and entrepreneur. This man has survived extreme trauma, prison, torture, and now guides many people in overcoming their limits and their limiting beliefs. He's Jordanian. He's a Jordanian Brit and has traveled most countries around the globe. Please, guys, join me in welcoming Jack Eckermally to The Real Raw.
Jack, extraordinary. It would seem quite trite to now say, hey, Jack, what's your fun fact? So thank you for everything you do. And what might be something we wouldn't expect or wouldn't know about you?
Thank you for having me here. Something you wouldn't expect is against popular belief. I'm a life coach, but I'm not perfect. I'm a confidence coach, but sometimes, we lose confidence and we can feel a bit jittery. And that's, as Jonathan said earlier, is part of all the colors of life that we experience.
So Jack, what I'm hearing is that you're integrous and real. Is that what I'm hearing?
I try to be. I think that's the best way to live this one chance that we have on this planet.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, brother. And I like to often say that as we go through intense periods of growth and some of the things we're doing here in Blinded or that, I probably crosses my mind and nervous system like that I want to quit 3 times a day. And so the more transparent, the more real we are, I think the more effective things can become in inspiring others. So thank you for being here and for what you stand for in the world.
Thank you very much for having me, Sean.
Thank you. G Money.
Our next participant is somewhere lost in the multiverse. I think she's still in Princeton as she was here with us this weekend, but we cannot find her right now. So I'm going to jump into the judges and hope that she turns up by the end of the intros, okay? So our first judge, Sean, is Ashley Valenzuela. She's joining us from Los Angeles, California. She's an entertainment attorney and talent manager who passed the bar exam in California off of her first try, coming from Florida. Her first major client is a Grammy-winning composer, artist, songwriter, and she is also now recorded her first song, which just came out or released last Friday. So please join me in welcoming Ashley Valenzuela to The Real Raw.
Hello, everybody.
Great. Thank you for being here, Ashley. How are you doing today?
Absolutely. I feel wonderful. Thank you for having me.
Wonderful. And what is your fun fact?
Well, Gina just mentioned I just released my first song last week.
This is you? I was like hearing that maybe it's your client. So you're a singing attorney?
I would say more of a spoken word rapping attorney. But
ooh, I like that. That's fun.
Can you, regale us perhaps with something that you've created? You want to do that or no?
Maybe next time. Still very new. I wanted to see, how it was taken. I'm trying to redefine these lines between you're an attorney and you can only do that, and everything else I'd like to do in life. So,
because by the way, I don't think you're an attorney. You're a human being, and
thank you.
Have a multitude of things that you create and do in the world. I happen to have a law degree. I happen to own a law firm with 125 team members of mine. But I do not identify myself as an attorney. And so actually what I'm hearing is you don't either, and you're out here making impact in the world.
Absolutely. I love that. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you for being here. You ready to have some fun?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Bella Verita might sing one of your tunes. We'll see. So Gina, we got Ashley as a judge. Who else?
We have Mr. Damon Sharanian joining us from Provo, Utah, brought to us by our dear friends Craig and Raina Leduc. He's a senior account partner manager at Divvy, a financial services platform, and he's a high-level professional for sure, helping people optimize their cash flow and their spending. We are so honored you're here with us today. Please join me in welcoming Damon Sharanian to The Real Raw.
Damien, am I pronouncing that correctly?
Damon.
Damon.
Sorry, Damon.
Okay, thank you. Damon, I just want to make sure I got it right because Gina said it 2 different ways. Thank you. And what is your fun fact, Damon? And thank you for being here.
My fun fact will kind of blow you guys away.
Ooh.
So I'm the father of 7 boys.
Whoa!
Whoa!
That is amazing. It's a basketball team with a 6-man and a sub. Like that's what's happening.
No twins. They're all biological and the same woman. So.
Whoa!
Congratulations! And congratulations to that amazing woman. Like, let's be present.
Oh, she's amazing. I don't know how she does it every day.
That's awesome, brother. And I really appreciate you being here with us on The Real Raw. We're gonna have some fun. Sound good?
Absolutely.
Awesome. G Money. We got Ashley. We got Damon. 7 kids, 7 boys, and. You know what? The only thing worse, the only thing worse that could happen than having 7 boys.
Don't tell me 7 girls.
Why would you ever say something horrible like that?
Having 8 boys. 8 boys.
Why would you ever say something like that, Bella Verita? Oh my goodness.
I thought you wanted at least 3 more.
Yes. Yeah. So amazing. Damon, congratulations. Bella Verita. I'm sorry. G Money. Who we got?
From New York, Mr. Jonathan Ankney. He is the president of Small Business CFO, providing financial expertise to small businesses so they can build and grow. And he's been running the Small Business CFO for over 15 years. He is with us today. Thank you, Jonathan, for joining us on The Real Raw. Please join me in welcoming him.
Howdy.
Jonathan, thank you for being here, man. How is your day going?
It's going well. I believe in working half days. Choose your 12 hours.
And how about your fun fact?
My fun fact? Boy, that's a tough one. I would say, what would people not expect of me? I'm an avid cyclist. I try to do at least 4,000 miles a year.
Woof. That is a tremendous amount. What's the longest ride you've done?
I think 108 miles.
Nice.
In one shot.
Wow. Very cool. Can I share a fun fact about my cousin Scott?
Absolutely.
Yeah. He took his bike from Maine across the American-Canadian border all the way and cut down into California, from California into Mexico, and from Mexico he rode his bicycle all the way to Panama. He went through 28 bicycle tires in the journey. Is that a crazy fun fact?
Wow, that is. I've definitely not done that.
Yeah, no, and it was like a Forrest Gump like pilgrimage. He was amazing. His dad was lost my uncle in a tragic accident, and Scott has stood for many incredible things. But 4,000 miles, dude, that is extraordinary. Congratulations on that. And we appreciate you being here. G Money.
We found our other participant from the multiverse.
Yes, the multiverse.
Miss Diana Brand was brought back to us. She's from Los Angeles, California. She's a real estate investor.
We have Jack and Diana as our participants today.
Yes, we do. But not Jack and Diane.
I got it. I got Diana. We're close. So in our Unblinded Elite program is Kenny Arnoff, who literally played the drum solo on Jack and Diane, which on Mellencamp is one of the top drummers in history of rock. So this is a fun day. We got to play Jack and Diane and go out today. But Gina, back to you.
Definitely. Love that. So Diana is a real estate investor, real estate portfolio manager, was brought up in real estate and in the entertainment world by her parents who were actors and performers. Please join me in welcoming Diana Brand to The Real Raw.
Hi, how's everybody?
Hey Diana, how are you?
Yeah, good. How are you, Sean?
I'm doing well. I'm at my word count limit for the next 10 years of my life. Okay. But thank you. And where are you?
So does that mean you want to take the rest of the day off and you want me to take over everything?
That would be my dream, Bella Verita, of course. So Diana, where are you physically in the world today?
Well, I caught a flight from New York back to Los Angeles. Beautiful Southern California.
Mm.
And what is your fun fact?
It was a nice flight. It was short. It got basically 45 minutes in early.
Amazing.
So instead of it being a 6-hour flight, I got in, in just a little over 5 hours.
Oh, beautiful.
So that was nice.
Nice. Congratulations on that. And thank you for, spending time. And what is your fun fact?
In my 20s through my 30s, I was into mountaineering and rock climbing. And I did a lot of that and rappelling off 180, 200 feet, rock walls. And this was not inside. This was outside real cliff walls.
The real deal. And what's your favorite spot? What's the favorite spot that you've ever done mountaineering?
Well, Mount Rainier. That was a big thing for me. It's 14,410, and it's got 24 moving glacial plates. And we worked on a rope team, and I had to have a day where we just trained on the mountain. So had the ice axe, I forgot what they're called, but you put them on the ends of your boots. I think they're crampons.
Crampons? Yep. I've done ice climbing in Switzerland. And my big fear, Diana, was that I was going to screw up the pickaxe or the crampons and kill myself and impale myself on the wall. So congratulations on all that you've done. Extraordinary. And really appreciate you today.
All right.
Let's have some fun. So G Money, we up to the sales and influence sorceress?
We are.
Yes. This woman started selling crafts on her front lawn as an 8-year-old, progressed to a 7-figure earner in the space of network marketing, went on to become the not number 5, 4, 3, or 2, but the number 1 business broker in the state of Nevada. First woman ever to hold that distinction, 24 years young. This woman wasn't achieving it, and she's only 27 today. Maybe. And Bella Verita is truly extraordinary and amazing as now the president CEO of Align Talent, making magic happen in the space of building, growing, training your business. But it is her heart, her desire for impact in the world and wanting to lessen suffering and help empower humans that causes her to get up every morning. So Bella Verita, how the heck are you? Let's welcome Bella Verita. So what's your fun fact for today, Belle?
You know what, Sean? I think my fun fact for today is I can out wrestle Sean Callagy and I carry a magic wand. I think that's pretty fun.
That is a fun fact. Your nose is growing as though you're Pinocchio-ette or something like that.
It is not, because everybody can see my magic wand right now, Sean, since I'm finally back in Fort Lauderdale. Like I can wave my magic wand, make magical things happen. And, when I have out wrestled you. So neither one of those would cause my nose to grow.
Unbelievable. All right, Bella Verita, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, this is what we deal with every day, but we're thankful for it. So Bella's amazing. Gina, you are amazing as well. Thank you for kicking us off each and every day in the extraordinary way that you do. We appreciate you, and we love you from the multiverse.
Thank you so much, Sean Callagy. Love you guys. Have fun exploring Integrous Influence. Ciao for now.
Watch this. I'm going to make Gina disappear. And look, she's gone. See how magical I am, Sean?
Yes, you are truly, truly magical. Thank you, Bella Rita. So who's going first, Bella, Jack or Diana?
Well, I think since Jack was here first, he should get to go first.
Amazing. Jack, Bella will be anybody you want her to be. What we're doing here is going from hello to yes, because influence is in fact a superpower. All things that are created in our selling, our marketing, our managing, our leading, our recruiting, our raising money for a nonprofit come from the superpower of influence. But like, we're not really that present to it. So whether you go to, high school, college, grad school, Ivy League, not, this is something we just don't learn and see. And it's so utterly foundational. Everything that's ever been created has been rooted in the superpower of influence, what to do with it, and getting yourself to use it. So what we do here is we have fun exploring the truly powerful dynamic of integrous, heart-centered influence, how you go from hello to yes. This is not, however, the ultimate yes. It's not Boiler Room. It's not Wolf of Wall Street. It's not Get the Sale, not Pitch, Hook, Close. It's how do we get the next yes in the sequencing? So you can pick it up at anywhere you want, Jack and Diana, for today. Anywhere, just whatever would be a relevant yes to you in the world. It might be raising money for charity. It might be an ideal client. Heck, it could be because you want somebody to go to the movies with you. Whatever would be relevant to you, going from hello to yes. Jack, who would you like Bella Rita to be?
Thank you, Sean. Well, I would love for you to be Bella Rita if you are someone who wants to achieve things in her life, who wants to realize her dreams. Maybe you know your dreams, but you are afraid, like most of us on this planet, of going after them. And you are looking for help in that front.
Alrighty.
Bella Rita, take us in.
Hello, this is Bella.
Hello, Bella. How are you?
I am excellent, Jack, and yourself?
I'm great. How can I help you today?
Well, I got your number from a friend. I am an entrepreneur, and it's been challenging lately. So my friend recommended I reach out to you.
Thank you for this. Well, could you please tell me a bit more? How are you challenged?
Yeah, I'm in the business of recruiting, and as you may have heard, there is a labor shortage. So, it takes a while to make placements, and, then clients get unhappy, and it's been a little bit stressful, this past year. And, just all of the stress that has been going on in life, it's really starting to take a toll on my body.
I'm sorry to hear. And how is that affecting you? It's affecting your body? Is it affecting any other areas of your life?
Yeah, it's definitely affecting my body. Like, I'm in physical pain. Definitely affects my personal relationships, because there's always so much stress, and and it affects my relationships with my employees. So I think it affects all of those relationships.
So what I can share with you, if you have a minute, is that I totally understand. I'm an entrepreneur myself before I became a coach, and I have struggled a lot with stress. And it limits us. It creates, as you say, pain in our bodies. So I can also hear from you that it affects your business because you are not finding the labor force that you're after. It's affecting your relationships. That's a painful situation to be in, isn't it?
Yes, definitely.
And how would you feel if you were to work with someone who could help you deal with all of this?
Yeah, I mean, in what way?
Well, if we reduce your stress, which would help the pain in your body, which would also help your relationship, how you show up in your relationship, how you show up in your life and your business. What do you imagine you can do when your stress is reduced?
I have no idea. I can't, I don't even, I don't even know.
Well, how about we try to imagine what it would be like? You had a magic wand earlier. If someone were to use a magic wand and boom, stress is gone. What can you create? What would you do with that?
Oh my goodness. I would imagine I'd be able to help hundreds of people find jobs, romance and fun would be all over the place. I would have lots of happy employees, and yes.
Is that mean our time is over?
Bella, it's romance and fun calling.
Romance and fun, yay!
Jack, excellent job.
I gotta go, Sean.
All right, excellent job, Jack. Appreciate that very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Diana, who would you please like Bella to be?
Well, I'd like her to be the assistant to Elon of Tesla.
Ooh.
Ooh.
All right, Bella, you're the assistant to Elon, which means you're Elon's boss. Take us in.
Hi.
Hello,
I'm
this is
calling.
Bella.
I actually am calling you.
Okay.
So,
hi, this is Bella.
hello, Bella. I've heard that you're the right person to be speaking to in regards to helping a nonprofit that I founded, Transition to Green Community. And it's basically nonpartisan, and we hold bi-monthly forums and their chapters. And right now we're local, but we want to expand to a national level.
Yeah, how did you get my number?
I actually have met Elon at a few events in person where he was showing off his Tesla.
And so he asked you to call me?
He said that he liked the concept behind the nonprofit. So he absolutely encouraged me to get in touch.
Got it. Okay, awesome. That's good to know. He doesn't normally do that, so this must be important. So yeah, go ahead and what is it?
Yeah, so we hold these bi-monthly forums, and they're run like a party. They're 2 hours, and we bring in guest host speakers that complement one another. So for example, there's a theme topic, cars of the future. We bring in a car engineer and a car designer. So they're supporting one of each other in this talk. They kick off a discussion, and basically it's not a lecture format. They kick off the discussion, they talk about their passions and why they do the kind of work that they're doing. And then it's about how this car is going to align with clean tech and eco-sustainable practices. And then a discussion is opened up to the room. There's usually between 20 to 50 people. We like to keep the forum somewhat small so that people feel comfortable about participating. We like to get everybody involved.
That sounds extraordinary, quite frankly.
Yeah. And then basically throughout the forum, it's very interactive, and everybody walks away with an eco gift, some sort of a sample product or service. So nobody walks away empty-handed. They all walk away with something and new knowledge.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well,
yeah,
I think we could have a longer conversation. I got to run right now, but I'll find out from Elon what exactly his vision is, and then we can schedule a longer conversation.
That sounds great. I look forward to that.
Awesome. Thank you, Diana.
Thank you.
Hi, Bella. It's Elon. He's heading to Mars and needs some help.
Woo!
Diana, excellent job. Let's turn to the judges. So, Damon, we have 30 seconds of feedback for each of our fine participants, Jack and Diana, and see what you think. 15 seconds what worked, 15 seconds what could be optimized, and then please a score on a scale of 1 to 10 in 30 seconds. Yes. So what do we have, Damon?
Yeah, well, first of all, Jack, great job. Fantastic. I really like how personable you are. You can really sense that you really care about people and you have a heart for this and the work that you do. I love the questions that you started out with. And of course, 3 minutes isn't a lot of time to really dig deep with someone, but I feel like you probably could have asked some more poignant questions regarding the challenges that how it's affecting the relationships in her life. Because if you can uncover the pain that she's experiencing with obvious solution, so you kind of jumped. There's not a lot of time there, but overall, fantastic. And then the other thing
is
your
score for Jack is
score. I would say a solid 8.5.
Nice. And Damon, yeah, thank you. What'd you have for please, Diana?
Yeah, on Diana, I love how direct and to the point you were, very clear, concise explanations. You really painted a vision of what's possible and what the opportunity is in that conversation. I would I would, just like to see a little bit more energy, a little more enthusiasm on your part, and for the opportunity and your communication. That's the feedback I have.
And your score for Diana is?
I would say 8.2.
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Ashley, please, what do you have for Jack?
Yes. So with Jack, I love that you wanted to build that personal relationship by telling your story. I think that is probably what gets me every time. So I would love to talk to you further once you tell me a little bit more about yourself. And I felt like I could definitely tell in your fun fact that you are a life coach, because that was very easy and navigable for you. So I appreciated that. Of course, like Damon said, there wasn't very much time, but I'm sure after that, we would have been able to see the pointed which direction we're going to go. So that was the only thing that I was missing.
And your score for him is?
I would say 8 as well.
Nice. And how about for Diana, Ashley?
Diana, I love how direct you are, but in the same token, I would like a little bit more of the emotional connection. Even though it is Elon Musk, I know, we still want to build that personal relationship a little bit. That was the only thing I didn't see, but you're very good at saying
Oh, good.
Absolutely.
Thank
and
you.
your score for her is?
I'll do 8.5.
Nice.
All right.
And then finally, let us go with Jonathan. What did you have, please, for Jack?
For Jack, I think it was Ashley said that talked about just his personal connection, how things really resonated with him and his experience. So I think that really convinces people to, it deepens the connection, and it's in a way that could not otherwise be done. So I felt that was very strong, and I felt that he led through it quite well. Don't know what else to say, but that was the big thing.
And your score for him is?
Yeah, it's 7.5 to 8.
Nice.
Beautiful.
What'd you have for Diana?
And the problem with Diana is I got hung up with the calling Elon Musk thing.
Oh no.
Because I'm like, having lived in New York, I'm like, the correct answer is, who are you again? Sorry, goodbye.
Yeah. The assistant, though. You really think the assistant would be a problem?
In New York, an assistant at that level would actually probably be better educated than I am.
I have met Elon in person. So, I mean, I think that's a good potential there.
That's a good potential,
Diana?
but it just like there's a disconnect in my mind. Like I just could not picture this happening.
Okay.
So that's what I was ruminating about.
I see. All right. It's fair.
So what is your score for Diana?
I didn't have one because I was like, who calls Elon Musk's assistant?
I do.
Yes.
Well, now I know.
Diana does.
Diana does. So let's have somebody have Elon Musk's phone number. Let's call him right now. Tank, let's see if we can get Elon Musk's phone number.
That would be so fun.
Let's go. So in the interim, so thank you very much. But listen, Jonathan, great feedback. Everybody's here to authentically share. Beautiful. Thank you. Diana, bold, courageous. Love it. Fantastic job. So we have fun in the real raw. So now, Bella, I think I should just go take a nap. What do you think, Bella?
I think you should. I think your room is right there. So just why don't you do that?
All right. Thank you. Perfect. Maybe we can have some more fun.
Oh, I see where this is going now.
Yes. So what do you think?
I definitely think we should have some more fun, Sean. And, you bring all these fine folks on, especially like plat members who are like supposed to be your friends. And then you bring them on the show and put them in hot seats and stuff and make them go from hello to yes. And they got to be judged. Like, this is what you do. So I think we should turn the tables a little bit. And one of these fine folks should get to put you on the hot seat.
Ah,
Oh, I heard a noise, and I think that
That
noise.
was me.
I think Diana should maybe have that option. So
I
Diana,
think Diana
Oh my
should.
goodness.
yeah,
Wow, what an honor, actually.
no, Diana, listen, you could pass that. It's not, who am I? Like, right? I'm just some dude, sitting in a chair. So, but if you'd like to put me in the hot seat, like, great.
All right,
And
Sean.
if you'd like to pass the duchy, right? Sort
Yeah.
of like Bella did to Melissa Etheridge at Siri's backyard, you could do that too. Yeah. So, would you like to put me on the hot seat, which means create
I
any
will.
scenario you want? I've been President Biden, President Trump. I've had to sell like lemonade, and Bella, what else have we done?
I mean, all kinds of things. Like he has had to go from hello to yes on like vaccines, and having a conservative, a New Jersey attorney say yes to going to Burning Man. If anybody knows what Burning Man is, that was definitely, he was like a 60-year-old, veteran attorney that did say yes to going to Burning Man, by the way. So you can set up any type of scenario, Diana. He could even be Elon Musk, or he could be wanting to get an appointment with Elon Musk. So anything that you would like to set up, as long as it is integrous.
Yes. Well, I'd like Sean to be Sean, if that's okay.
I don't know how to do that. I'm kidding.
But
He has a very tough time with that.
I'm kidding. So
and then you've got the 8 weeks to boil things down for your next event, right?
Yes.
And within that time frame, you've got a lot of media people wanting to get you as a guest on their show. And it's a good opportunity because this potentially can bring the big donors to you. Wow. So Oprah calls you, Ellen DeGeneres.
So what's the yes that he's seeking? Like, so he's Sean, but who is he going to talk to, and what yes is he seeking?
Yeah, and by the way, Diana's.
I'm giving him like a lot of different shows that
Diana's
are
amazing.
asking him.
Yeah, Diana's amazing. I love it. Like, this is like drilling right into it, Diana. This is like awesome.
I'm thinking, so how are we going to schedule all this?
Okay.
And so, get you on these shows so that it's comfortable, but at the same time you're optimizing and you're getting seen, and you're doing as many as you can.
Yeah. So how about this? Okay. How about I have to go from hello to yes with an upset client in the Unblinded ecosystem for having their coaching call moved, or do I have to go from hello to yes with a booking agent about arranging things around our Unblinded schedule?
A booking agent.
Okay, cool. All right. So, all right, let's go with that. So who would you like the booking agent to be, you or somebody else?
It's going to be me.
Ooh, she's ready to go, Sean.
I'm feeling some serious use energy. This is like I'm unsettled for sure. So, hey, Diana, it's Sean. How are you doing?
I'm great. Sean, do you realize that there's a lot of people who've been wanting to get you on their shows, and there's basically a little traffic jam happening? I'm trying to figure out how to get to you so we can get you lined up and get you fired, not fired, but fired up on these shows.
Yeah. So Diana, thank you. And I'm very appreciative of that. And
okay.
So, and I am, may I ask you this, what, I am somebody who certainly sits in the space of believing in people's confidence and certainty or justified. And I certainly have some confidence in certain areas, but I'm also amazingly humbled by the opportunity that you're presenting me and, what's happening here. So if I could just ask you, because I want to serve you, I always believe in serving in every capacity. What can I do to make your mission greater, including, I'm sure, just say yes and be available. I get that. But what is your ultimate mission in the world, Diana? Like, what are you up to?
For me as a booking agent, it's really about continuing to bring on great people onto their shows. And if I'm able to maintain that, bringing in the right kind of people in front of these famous, already celebrity people, I'll continue to be able to work with them. And that's just being very direct with you.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And what about that mission, though, is moving your heart? Like, what's bottom line for you? Why do you do this work? I'm hearing I'm
a connector. I've been a connector since I was in junior high school. I like bringing people together, and it makes me feel good. It's like you have a project. I'm very project based. I don't mind working behind the scenes. In front of the camera is okay, but
Yeah.
I actually thrive in the behind the scenes where the project, I see it from the beginning to the end, that final result, whether it be a show, whether it be in real estate, whether it be putting people together, that makes me really happy.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm feeling it. And Malcolm Gladwell, if you're, I'm sure you're familiar with his work, talks about in the tipping point how we're looking for mavens, salespeople, and most importantly, connectors to make things move. And the incredible exponential differences when somebody like yourself is a connector and the impact they're having in the world. So again, I'm honored and thankful, and I hear your heart for it. So I appreciate your sharing.
Okay.
Yeah. And so
Yeah.
for me, here's the I love people. May I share a little bit about me and how we
Sure.
work this
Go
out?
for it.
I love
Yes, of
people.
course.
I want to serve continuously. And Diana, one of my friction points is the momentum of things happening. And so where you've made prior commitments with extraordinary people and you're grateful, and the speed at which some of these things are moving right now is causing some interesting integrity friction. And I'm a huge
I know, and I have to deal with this with my people that I'm bringing on as guests on different shows. And I have a team of people that are really together, that know how to put together any kind of event thing that's happening so that they can move in with your team and help you to optimize where you don't have to feel like you have to be as hands-on.
Yeah. Well, listen,
To be comfortable on the shows.
yeah, that would be extraordinary for me. The one request I have, and I will do everything in my power to make this work, is there's certain clients that we have that are amazingly, most of our client base is amazingly understanding. We do group work, we do large group work, we do smaller group work, and we do some individual work as well. And with the folks that we're working with individually, sometimes they have ongoing scheduled appointments. The entire schedule is like booked. We do have flexibility in moving people, but sometimes people have things come up. So my request, humbly and gratefully, would be that there's some trust that I'm going to do everything I can, everything, to move everything and anything in the world for opportunities. And I think this is a foundational component for us. Even if it was Oprah, and oh my God, I couldn't even imagine the honor and privilege of being on the Oprah show. If we had a client that was in extraordinary pain, we had one of our clients recently that lost her niece. Her niece was murdered, and she's an attorney from Florida, and it was unbelievable. And just from my heart, if this means I'm not able to make it in the big time, I would understand it. But if I had that client in that moment who needed me, and even if it was the Oprah show, and it was like, hey, this is the window, it's the only thing Oprah has.
With Oprah, this is the thing. She has a completely new format. She doesn't have her show that she used to do. What she's got now, and it's fairly new, is she's doing more of a documentary style where she's more like real with people. And so she's going out in the field and meeting with her guests. And so if you had a client that you were to bring into her show and you say, hey, look, this is a call and I need to handle the client, I'm sure Oprah would probably love that.
Wow. Listen, so Diana, we are aligned. I'll work 20 hours a day straight up and sleep 4 hours a night in service of this mission. As long as I can keep my integrity with our client base, I will do anything and everything to make it work, to work with somebody as extraordinary as yourself. So how does that sound to you?
For me, it's fine. It's not a problem, because I think what I really need are the details of your schedules, if you've got them. If everything is more on a flow where it's just day to day, this stuff comes in, like you're a newscaster, you just don't know what's going to come at you.
No,
we can adapt.
I do have a fixed schedule, so we can schedule share. We'll get some documents signed for confidentiality. You can have full access to the schedule, and we can rock and roll. So if that works,
All right.
for you, it works for me.
All right, that's perfect. Then I can definitely get you into. I don't know how you feel about this, but probably 2 shows 3 times a week.
That would be, I would feel amazing. I'm down. Let's go.
All right.
All right. Out of roll. Diana, that was wonderful.
It's a pleasure.
Great job. How did I do?
I think you do really well.
Oh, appreciate it. Bill Verita, any thoughts?
Absolutely humbly masterful.
All right. Ashley, how did that resonate or not for you?
I think Miss Diana took the feedback we gave and ran with it. That was beautiful. The first thing you did was say, with me as a booking agent, this is how I feel. You know?
Diana's amazing. I mean, absolutely
you.
world class. Thank you. So let's go with like, Jonathan. Thank you for being here. What I appreciate most about you is the candor of your heart-centered feedback and openness, and that's what we talk about in the real world. Hey, like, let's share. Like, what was your perspective? So, Jonathan, thank you for being here. Thank you for your courage, openness, and vulnerability and feedback. How was your day with us today?
It's been quite interesting, and observing this was particularly interesting to me because I'm not a patient man, and getting from point A to point B took a lot longer than I would have had patience for, but I can see how it worked.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, Jonathan, what's your mission in the world? Like, what's a big yes that you're seeking in the world?
A big yes that I'm seeking in the world?
Or relevant. Doesn't have to be a bigger yes. Like, what's the yeses that you're most commonly seeking in the world? It could be in recruiting, could be in employment, could be in work, could be in marketing. So what's a yes that would matter, be really helpful and meaningful? For me, a yes that's come up right now is we want to hire somebody internally to drive forward, working with Bella in building our internal sales teams. So that would be an extraordinary yes that would be valuable for us. Yeah. So what's a yes that would matter to you?
I think a yes for me is getting the people that I talk to understand what the difference is between what some generic tax preparer is compared to just the premium services that we offer.
Yeah, and what kind of premium services do you offer?
It's a team of bookkeepers and accountants, but the difference is that our focus is on profit, not tax.
So how about this? Can I support? So it's like, listen, can we accept client A, business owner A, entrepreneur A, that there is a massive differential, an exponential difference in how people provide services. And the more disposable income you create from your business, that compounds over time. And me as Jonathan, the greatest friction I see, business owner A, is that people have a misunderstanding of money. Profit's a theory. Cash is real. And the accumulation of cash has at least 20 different leakage points in every business, from how we recruit to how we do accounts payable, to timing, to selling, to marketing, and everything in between. Our mission, our outcome, is to make that cash accumulate and multiply quarter after quarter, year after year. Not only are we saving taxes, but in every single leakage we find in business. It's what we pride ourselves on. If you give us an opportunity to compare and contrast, we will create exponential differences with anyone else that you work with. At a role, is that who you are, Jonathan?
It's close.
Close. You're tough. So pretty good or no?
It's pretty good. I would say that more what we can do, because we can't help people sell.
No. Wait. But you can help people in their accountability structures around how they spend money on their sales.
That is true. We give them clarity about what's happening.
Absolutely.
That never happens elsewhere.
Not my first rodeo, right? Yeah. So if you have the right financial components in place, you're going to stop people hemorrhaging money on overpaying for sales, because people do that a lot.
All right. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, appreciate you. Take that and use it as you will. But brother, I think we may have just created an open access for you, because if you're talking to a business owner and you walk in and you talk about helping them save money and close leakage and waste, and they're selling and marketing. I own a 125 person law firm. I have wasted so much money over the years in my sales teams and marketing teams, and the same thing in Unblinded. I would make a bet that I'm close to $5 million in leakage over the course of time in just hard cash, over the last 20 years. And I'd make a bet that an opportunity cost, that number's 10 times that. So if you walk in and make that happen and make that case, I think that you have an access for differentiating your higher level masterful services. So I hope that was helpful. I was just trying to be supportive.
No, appreciate it.
And thank you. Ashley, awesome job. How was your time with us in the real world today?
It was awesome. I definitely haven't been a part of anything like this before, but I appreciate the opportunity, and definitely an interesting way to look at things by watching the role play.
Yeah, appreciate it. And you did an awesome job. Thank you for being here. Let's go with Damon. How was your time with us? Thank you for being here.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. Thank you. It's a pleasure to meet you, Sean and Bella, and everyone else. I love networking. I love meeting new people, getting new perspectives. I have to be honest, like some of the language was like, okay, I'm trying to follow what Sean's saying, but I get it. And I love the focus on meaning, right? Like what meaning drives everything. What is it? You know, we're creators of the meanings of our lives. And if we don't have a purpose, we don't have meaning to what we do, then I guess the way I put it is we're going to create something in life. Either we create it consciously based off the meaning that we care about, or we create a life we don't want and we're miserable in, right? And so you're kind of doomed if you don't try. So I love the focus on the why and the mission that somebody has and what they do.
Well, Damon, amen. Appreciate you very, very much. And we sit in the space of the exponential differences that exist for people in their level of integrous influence. And what we mean by influence is the ability to reveal truth, period, no comma. The ability to reveal truth about value, truth about why yes makes sense, where we apply that masterful skill set, and how we get ourselves to use it emotionally, because we're all afraid of rejection and failure at some level and many levels. And that shows up all over the place in people's ability to access truth. So thank you, Damon, for being here, and I appreciate you very much.
Hey, thank you so much.
Thank you. Jack, thank you. Jumping in the participant seat, letting it rip. Extraordinary background details. I would love to know more. How was your time with us on the Real Raw today?
It was actually the best word I could use for today is very inspiring. It's to meet you guys and to get a sample view into your lives and into what you've done, and with the fun facts about you, how you come across, how you express yourself, how you show up in front of people that you probably don't know, you've never met before, and online, and who knows who's going to see this. It's beautiful and inspiring. So thank you for this. And also, Sean, I've met you in Date with Destiny 2 years ago, and you've inspired me then big time, and you still continue to inspire me. And watching how you play with words and how you paint a very beautiful picture with the way you, like, period, no comma. I like the way you express things. So it's also inspiring on another level. So thank you, guys.
Appreciate that, Platt brother, and look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.
You too.
And Diana, great job today. Love the candor. I am not confused about all the things that you've seen, participated in, and created in the world. So how was your time with us here today?
I had a fabulous time. And as it was mentioned earlier when you introduced me, my parents were in the entertainment industry, both actors. And as a child, I was brought up around little theaters in Hollywood. And so I saw a lot of the different types of exercises and improvisational stuff done on stage. And what I like about what you're doing, Sean, is it's similar, except you're applying it to helping people in business and making them more aware. So it's very introspective and reflective. So I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Oh, thank you. And I'm not confused, again, about your level of mastery. So appreciate that feedback very much, Diana, and your time today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Belle of Rita, final, please.
Final is, first and foremost is just thank everyone for joining us here today. It was beautiful to connect with you and have you here today. And as a special thank you, the team put a gift in the chat for you. So definitely click that link, download that guide, because there is a formula. How Sean went from hello to yes, there is a masterful formula for doing that. So you want to download that guide and, definitely chat with one of our teammates so that, if there's any questions that you have on that guide, they can support and guide you through that. Back to you, Sean.
Awesome. Great job, Bella. Appreciate you very, very much. Listen, our money, our time, and our magic, whatever levels we want of that, money, time, freedom, like scaling, duplication, and magic, is all right there. And there are forces that are controlling that, whether we're present to them or not. And those forces begin at the center with our ability to go from hello to yes integrously with human beings, where we apply it, how we get ourselves to use it. The challenge is we're all blind.
and just learning to see. Bye-bye, everyone.
Great job, everybody. Thank you very much.
All right. Bye-bye.
Hey.